Look familiar, Kiro? Oh, how absolutely gullible you are.
Stop playing games!
Unfortunately, many of my comrades lost their lives bringing that thing back. They fell victim to its eyes. However, their sacrifice was not in vain. They've played their part in changing our empire. And once Corselia is in my hands, I will have achieved my final goal.
I'd rather die than go with you!
Corselia!
Is that so? Very well, so be it.
Huh?
Whether you are alive or dead ultimately makes very little difference to my plan. I thought it would be easier to gain the support of the people if I served as your regent when we first take power. Other than that, you're quite worthless.
He's getting away!
After him! Corselia.
Yes?
Promise me you'll never talk about dying again, okay?
Oh. I'm sorry, Kirill. I promise.
I'll hold you to your word, you know. Now come on, let's go.
Never give up, Corselia, no matter what.
You're right. I won't.
The best is yet to come. I surely hope you haven't forgotten about our ultimate weapon, the Eye.
You mean the eye from that monster?
You're smarter than I thought. Yes. And it truly is a sight to behold. I'll be waiting for you all by the device itself.
Mother! Wait!
Corselia.
We're leaving, Miranda.
Mother...
Corselia, now that Martin is gone, the fate of the Empire rests in your hands.
Grandfather...
But listen well, Corselia. I shall not blame you even if you bring this Empire to an end.
What?
No empire lasts forever. If it is fated to fall, so be it. Just don't let it fall into their hands. Do not bow to the patriarchal faction. Follow your heart, trust your mind, and decide what's best for our people.
But grandfather, how can I go on?
Okay, we've set up our people, we've entered Graska, but before we go to the ruins of Obel, there's, well, actually, let's go back to another place to hunt monsters. And we also took a quest that says getting Stones of Happiness. There are 5 Stones of Happiness, and they are here. All 5 are here. You just need Renee to get them. As you can see, there's also a giant crab there, and it also drops giant crab shells, I believe. So there's another quest that has you needing 3 of those. And of course, there's also these ogres here, these frog ogres here, which drop frog skins, which are also used for another quest. So pretty much this one can at least cover 2 or 3, at least 3 quests. I mean, only the Stones of Happiness here, and you have to search this thing from top to bottom because they're spread out pretty well in this stage. But since it's, as you can see, we'll now show off Ornella on the White Owl. This is pretty much the one I'll be using because it's the armored one. It's a little slower than the other 2, but it has a better defense, so I mean, it balances out pretty well. Also, when you're here, you're divided into 2 teams of 4, and pretty much I just put people together who can combo attack. That's all you really need. This giant crab here, you can do some pretty mean damage. But luckily, I have people with higher level runes, so I'm not really worried. We'll move her here. Then, let's see. I forgot exactly where I'm going to put somebody. Make sure I at least try to kill them off. They were a little too far away to do Dance of the Hawk. Now if you want a more guaranteed gain of frog skins, of course you can use Noah. I suggest using Noah you know, if you want to get extra hard to get items. But there's nothing too difficult to get here. And we're going to use Ice Crush again. There's also, I ended up skipping this one accidentally. There's also another, when you have characters talk to each other, Seneca talks to Corselia, and pretty much Seneca says, "Oh, you have a crush on Kirill." I figured that wasn't really worth showing, since all it was a goodwill increase. And yeah, pretty much these guys, pretty much just this one guy here, and we can just have Melissa take him out. Yeah, pretty much once you get Logicel with when she gets air shot, it pretty much makes her pretty much invincible. And when you use her increased defense ability, she has a lower chance of actually counterattacking. So let's switch out to Renee. As you can see, there's already 3 places. Of course, since you can't move, we'll just be there. And we'll be trying. I don't get all of them the first time I'm here, but I do of course go back and get the last. This one has a knockback. Nice stick move there. And let's use the core attack. Yeah, let's use it this way. Since it generates from her, I really couldn't really manipulate that too well. But finally they finally get some more levels. That's good. I think it's time for another Rift of Ice. Well, I can actually cast fast enough. Yeah, let's kill him now. Of course, at this point again, this is probably where you want to level up the characters if you need to. Or if you're going to do like I'm going to do, which is pretty much going to happen when you're going through the Runes of Opal. Alright, those two are down. And I'll take the rest of the time to... Is he another giant crab shell? And of course I'm going to take the rest of the time to get items and probably steal a water elemental from that one. Okay, we're going to at least kill him first. And there's no point moving him. Then fire. Alright, 2 frog skins. Of course, when I come back the next time, I end up getting the last frog skin. And I pretty much don't get... It kind of stopped throwing down crabs at me after a while. That's okay. And let's see. This should be one of the Stones of Happiness. Of course, when you find something, you get twice as much experience than you do when you just find nothing. Also, another way for really getting experience is to use, like, as his Wind Force and Cyclone Force, which just changes the elemental area. Just cast that. Oh yeah, I also have Cedric out here because, well, I have nothing really else to do right now. Almost killed him. And let's just take him out. So, as I said, we do all this. And next time, we'll be entering the Runes of Opal. See you then. It's going to be a long trek down there.